Greetings and salutations. It's your boy D.Boom for LLE.Ascension, aka LLE Astrology, aka LLE Tarot. We back in the grand hall with it. Got new deck, new cards here. It's kind of like a tarot deck and regular deck mixed together. I like it. Good artwork on here. I'll try something new today. Once again, we're gonna get this karmic situation out the way. It's gonna free ourselves from it. So we ain't gotta worry about it for the rest of the week. Listen, it's been a lot going on, at least on my behalf. It's been a lot going on. A lot of other feminists that I know had Ten of Swords. Last week was rough. Ten of Swords, that's death. It's permanent endings. It's a wrap on things. Whether that was the loss of a job, loss of a car, loss of a family member, brother, sister, child, mother. Man, people going to prison, people getting released from prison. Ten of Swords. It's been a lot of permanent endings. But when things end, things begin though. And that's the positive about it. Aside from the Ten of Swords, there's been a lot of Seven of Sword action going on too. On behalf of myself and, the rest of the community. Seven of Swords, that's a Decepticon card. You know what I mean? Secrets. Things that are basically being revealed to you about people, about yourself, about circumstances, about a particular, organization, particular group, particular tool. Secrets. A lot of secrets have been revealed to me in ways that only God can do it. God always got my back. God always be King of Swords. King of Swords in my deck. What's that? When I get this spread out, it's a karmic reading. King of Swords. God. That's God himself. That's divine intervention. That's King of Swords out here right now. King of Swords, this is God. Swords deals with direction. You're going decisions. You know what I mean? Deals with your mentality, your ideology. God is in the mind. At least that's where it starts. Everything starts in the mind. It's how the devil gets in, through your mind. How you think God gets in, through your mind. It's the final say so. You can do decisions all day. You can give it your all. But God gonna be the last person when we put the stamp on your situation, on your demo. Where's God? 6 inches down from your chin, and you. What's up? God is what's up. You know what I mean? God is everywhere, omnipresent, within, without. Because you don't have to fuck with God at all. Like you can choose to not even believe in this Father Creator. But anyway, decisions that's being made, seems like God is really getting the final say so for them. And when God gets the final say so in your life, it usually doesn't take to your liking. But best believe God did the best option, best decision for you. Interesting message. Let's get straight with it. Devil card out here. You do the 4 of Wands or the Ace of Wands. I'm still trying to figure these cards out. Reading starts in 4 minutes. Let's get with the business. So, overall energy, we have the King of Cups. It's the spirit of discernment. This is the highest form of emotion you can be on. I don't know if you can see the king right there. It's the King of Cups. Spirit of discernment, King of Cups. In my deck, it's the 1950s, 1960s. Dad, Dan Lauria from the Wonder Years, Jack Arnold, Archie Bunker from All in the Family. Not Danny Tanner, but more so like, Dr. Huxtable and the Cosbys. Shouts out to Bill. It's the spirit of discernment. It's the attitude your grandfather got, or your great-grandfather had. To not worry about little things, only focus on what's important. Family. Can't never lose with family. God. Can never lose with God. You know what I'm saying? Purpose. Can never lose with that. That's your ancestors. It's like your ancestors. See this little, it's like kind of like a Native American drape you got on. You know what I'm saying? It's really taking it old school. Pioneer father. Father from medieval times, father from the dark ages. You know what I mean? Fuck your emotions. King of Cups. Cups deals with emotions and feelings. What are emotions and feelings? Indicators on the direction toward that you're going, or decisions toward that you're making. Because your heart and mind go together. So it's the spirit of discernment to say fuck it to whatever's unimportant. And to say fuck it to, I don't know, whatever another person feels outside of the, you know, majority rule or the major plan here. What's the major plan here? Survival. 2 of Wands and purpose. 3 of Wands. And 4 of Wands for those that want to fuck with it, getting on an ascended, higher divine level of being. Clarifying this is the devil. It's the devil energy. Love these cards. So, devil deals with attachments, addictions, being chained to something, something being chained to you that you allowed. You know, that's how it works. Told you the devil gets into your mind. The person put a curse on you, a rule on you. They have if you mentally believe that shit and allow it to seep into your brain for it to happen. You know, why can't it happen? It's worldly shit. Who gives a fuck about it? We on divine things here. But the devil, clarifying this King of Cups, just really stresses for the divine masculine and the divine feminine to show the spirit of discernment to devil energy. Devil energy is also regressing back to old behavior. Fucking with people you say you weren't gonna fuck with no more. Going in relationships with people you swore you were never that type of person anymore, or that type of situation anymore. You know, that type of energy, overall energy. It's fairly important, but what's fairly important is this bottom line energy. We got the 8 of Swords here, which are gates. So self-imposed prisons, swords. False sense of security, false ideologies, worn out ideologies. Walls up against your heart to keep it from getting broke. Why? Too much time, energy, and resources being spent to build walls. People can go over and under. I told you it's professional wall hoppers. You know what I mean? Just thinking people got your back when it's not their job to take care of yourself. Yeah, shit real. Shit real as fuck. Trust me. Shit real as fuck out here. You know what I'm saying? But gotta have your own back. Can't depend on nobody. Even if they got you, you still gotta work and act and move as if you're the only star player here. Looks like we got the Ace of Wands here. Ace of Wands is the Nebuchadnezzar in my deck. It's the first action, first step to get you home. 4 of Wands, that's Zion. That's the 4th, 5th dimension. That's where God at. That's where divines be at. So another way of being past the world. 4 of Cups is the world. Low level energies. So since the Ace of Wands, which is also awareness, it's clarifying this Ace of Swords here. You know, the only way to get out of a mental prison is to, A, be aware that you're in a mental prison. Once you know you're in one, unlock yourself out. Break out. Houdini your shit out. You know? Can't be trapped. It's a mental prison. Meaning you're the only person affected by this. And nobody else in this prison with you because it's a prison in your own mind. It's your own mind. Okay, you deal with this is why you got to be 7 of Wanding, dealing with internal conflict, and staying out of 5 of Wands. Outside conflict that doesn't have to deal with you, it can, but it's your choice whether you deal with it or not. You know, false senses of security. Just get awareness. Get aware. You can secure yourself. You don't have to be insecure out here. You can be dependent, not codependent out here. You know what I'm saying? Like you can. Excuse me, independent. You can be independent out here, not codependent. You know what I mean? Just get some awareness on it. Put more smoke on the bottom line, which is very important, masculine and feminine. You got the 9 of Wands, your J for job, moving fast and furiously towards your divine direction. What's your divine direction? Going up. What's up? God is what's up. Yeah, I mean, purpose is what's up. Divinity is what's up. Ascension is what's up. Being a teacher out here, a Jedi out here, you know, person of light in the midst of darkness. You don't have to touch on the world. You know? Got a job to do. Definitely deals with purpose. Definitely deals with survival. You know, lessons that you learn. Ace of Wands. It's just you're getting awareness on your own personal gates, your own personal problems, your own personal issues, your own personal demons. You know, and learning to deal with everything. With the King of Cups, it's the overall energy. You got to show a spirit of discernment to the world, to people, to certain situations. You don't stop making decisions to help people or stop the actions of helping people or stop helping people in general. It's just how you feel about the help you giving people. You can help a person and still not deal with them. You can be a part about purpose. Like I say, it's like spirit of discernment. A lot of people care about things that they don't even care about. Show the spirit of discernment. A lot of people are, I don't know, self-imposed prisons. They don't want to, I don't know, unchain themselves from the devil that they're chained to. And it ain't like these are bad people. These could be good people just enabling you. Whatever, you're chained on them. You're too dependent on these people. This could be many things. You break yourself free from your own prisons. Masculine and feminine. Let's get with this reading. So we got 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna just take this 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is divine feminine coming to the situation and show karmic reading. Told you we're gonna handle the masculine and feminine's karmic together because it's all karma. Y'all twins. Bridges, divine feminine. This is very key and very crucial to a lot of things because it's kicking your reading off. So 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is building a bridge. You're here, it's red pentacle. You're trying to get to the green pentacle. You're trying to go, right? But this blue pentacle is what's going to get you to the other side. Okay? Someone obviously is at this other side because number one, you can get to the other side. This is a bridge, but think more of it as a cliff. This is the other side of the cliff. You're here. You got to get to the other side. You can communicate with this person and try to, I don't know, build half a bridge in midair. Hopefully they learn how to do the same thing. I mean, if you can do it, of course they can do it. I mean, maybe this is how it was done. But they got to secure from the other side. Otherwise, that's a weak bridge you building. Or you could just, I don't know, walk all the way down the mountain through all the terrain, rivers and shit. You know what I mean? Get to the other side of the mountain. Have, you got to communicate. 8 of Wands is going to be very important either way. You're going to have to communicate to this person to drop a ladder, drop a rope, and get you up. I mean, if you did all this trouble getting to the other side, least they can do is lift you up. Or, maybe they got something for you, a riddle, or maybe they want to make it hard for you, or whatever the fuck. Got to get to the other side, do it. But you smoke on this. That's how you build bridges, people. But you smoke on this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of Wands. We got outside conflict in the midst of you building a bridge. Outside conflict in the midst of you building a bridge. Once again, 5 of Wands is outside conflict. This is shit that doesn't involve you, but can involve you if you involve yourself in it. It's Wands. It's actions, behavior, movement, shit you're doing in the present tense. Or shit you did, but more so in the present tense. Okay? Told you, the person on the other side, they could be a smart ass, an asshole. You're trying to get to the top. These motherfuckers trying to keep you down. You know what I mean? Making it harder and harder and harder for you to walk up a bridge that obviously, many people have went up. You know what I mean? They want to make it hard, given whatever the fuck actions they're doing. This is also the step after the 4 of Wands. 4 of Wands is home. You already home. You scot-free. That's why they're making it hard for you, because like I say, this shit is obviously easy for you. This shit obviously ain't nothing for you. A lot of people probably gave up on this trip. Here you are at the last leg of it. So you home, 4 of Wands. You scot-free. It's just a step after it. Yeah, you here. I mean, real shit. You got one person. That's how I dropped out of college. I went above a higher up, and it kind of made them look bad that I had to go through all the higher up to get a fucking internship that I needed to graduate. All I needed. Got blackballed, I don't know, 2 years for it. Since school, 3 years. Transferred from doing 2 years at another facility. Tennessee State University. HBCU. But this is at Chicago State. Got blackballed. And it was outside conflict. Like my twin said, he graduated. I met him at this institution. You know what I'm saying? Should have kissed ass. My actions. It was my actions that fucked up the situation. I put more fuel to the fire. I took shit kind of to the extreme to prove a point. You know, it was unfair what was happening to me, but, you know, instead of just taking it on the chin, kissing ass, like my mask gonna say, kiss the ass, and then once you get your fucking degree, you can move out the bam, do whatever the fuck you want to do after the fact, do what you gotta do to get it. And it's like, you know, I got to me personally, here, this is graduation, and it's just like, because the person who was basically handing me the degree, or basically what I need to get through to get my shit, like I said, it was a trap, and I played right into it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't have to put none of the wands, actions. I ain't have to have none of the wands, behavior to you know what I'm saying, take shit over the edge. You know, I'd rather have my, you know, pride than, you know, to give in to somebody else's bullshit, even if it is that major, but, you know, nah. I would did more damage with the degree than not having it, but that's just me. I'm using my degree, my story is just an example. You gotta get to the other side. Like, I still gotta go back to school and get my fucking degree. Got 116 credits, my dude. Still gotta get to the other side. You know, if you don't do it now, you're gonna have to do it later. It's outside conflict. It's always waiting at that last leg. It's the last leg. It's like you at the gym, you doing your cardio after 28 fucking minutes. You only got 2 minutes left of cardio. Get it in. You know how you be. Most motherfuckers give up after like 28 minutes and shit like that because it's too hard. Like, fuck all that. Go all the way. You gotta go all the way. It's your actions, wants. It's your behavior, wants. It's gonna ensure this bridge is a solid bridge, or this bridge is gonna be a weak one. Because even if you get to the other side and you just fought like hell with this person to get you to the other side, best believe it's another boss that you're gonna have to go through. And I'm pretty sure they're gonna go off however you went off this person. Politics is how that shit worked. Feminine. There's a lot going on with you, karmically. So saying all that shit to say this, feminine, while you building bridges out here, don't fall into the traps that other people got for you to hinder you or keep you from getting your blessing or keep you from getting to the other side and keep you getting to where you gotta go to. Masculine, you come to the situation in fear. Knight of Swords, making decisions without crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Disarray, mental disarray. And Ten of Swords, this is immediately after Knight of Swords. Oh my God, Knight of Swords, excuse me. This is immediately after the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords are permanent endings. Ten of Swords is death. Ten of Swords is the loss of a job, loss of a car, loss of, like I say, motor skills or a freaking limb or something like that. You know what I mean? This is life after. Divine Masculine, you're coming mentally, coming to grips with the death that happened not like recently or not too recently, maybe a couple months ago, like last year or something like that. You are mentally accepting the void of whatever's not here. If it was a job, you're accepting the void that you're not working anymore. If it's a person that's not around, you're just accepting they're not around anymore. You know, mental acceptance. Let's get into that. Put more smoke on this mental acceptance energy here. We got the Eight of Cups. This is the divine cards. Pay the bill card. Keeping your nose clean, keeping your integrity clean, being the ideal example of a divine. But it's got like a lot of feminine energy on it. And given how this energy looks, masculines, divine masculines, it's like you guys are moving forward from the death of some like of a person in a family, somebody close. This could be the end of a relationship, and it's like you're handling it with the best dignity possible. You're handling it with the most stable mind possible. Like you're mentally coming at death in a manner as you should. You got to be above it. You got to rise above it. You still here. People leave, but you still here. You got to carry that torch on. You got to do it in the most defined way possible. You are a staple. You are a leader. You are the glue. You are the breadwinner that holds a lot together. And you got to mentally swords, keep your mentality together through it all. That's when the karma. You got a lot of karma surrounding like your position. Whatever this permanent ending was, or whatever this death was, like I say, it only aligns you into a position in the family, or a position in your job, or a position, I don't know, socially, politically, to where now you're taking upon a bigger direction, a huger path, more responsibilities. whether that's family, whether that's community, whether that's staff, personnel, whatever, you know, and you're doing it in the most dignified way possible. And you have to do it in the most dignified way possible because people are watching you, trying to get you to, you know, mess up, trying to catch you on anything. As long as you're being divine, should nothing happen. Keep doing what you're doing. Moving on. Feminine, you in regards to yourself, you got the King of Swords. This is God. This is letting go and letting God off top. You have to let go and let God. I think a lot of things has transpired in the past, I would say, I don't know, 2 weeks. They really ain't to your liking. It's kind of like a higher power has been coming out the sky to really, I don't know, knock sense into you, kind of redirect the direction. So swords, the direction, redirect the direction that you was going. Feminines, a lot of feminines, including myself, a lot of our directions got redirected through outside conflict. 5 of Wands. 5 of Wands out. This is in your energy. 3 of Pentacles, 5 of Wands. A lot of, like, few directions kind of got curved due to outside conflict. Shit that, you know, they really have shit, like, it's like I said, it's a 5 of conflict. Like, it doesn't have to deal with you, but it can. It just depends on, I don't know, how you coming at it mentally or the actions that you're coming at it with. So you have to let go and let God. A lot of shit ain't for your liking. A lot of things have transpired that's not to your liking at all. But everything happens for a reason. You just have to trust that you're heading in the right direction. Putting more smoke on this God card. This is also divine intervention. This is also like the final say-so. Like I say, a judge or a court order basically gave the final law to a situation. Whether you're finally divorced now, like you've been trying to get divorced for years, but like you're finally divorced now, you know what I'm saying? It's like you've been trying to get custody of your kids or trying to get something back, and it's like you finally get the verdict of it. And clarifying that is the Ace of Pentacles. So in situations like this is a big ass manifestation or a big ass pinnacle, obviously big ass pinnacle, you know what I'm saying? Whatever this judge favor is gonna be, it's gonna happen in your favor. And like I say, even through death, okay, feminine, and if any death is happening around you, you know what I'm saying? It's like you're gonna get some type of inheritance from it. You're gonna get some type of asset from it. Something as big is gonna come out of it, as if it was almost supposed to happen. I mean, it sounds kind of bogus, but to go back to the overall energy here with King of Cups, Spirit Discernment, 1950s, 1960s dad, as far as emotions, on things that kind of don't matter, and only focusing, swords focusing on things that kind of matter, you know. Something big is going to happen through God's final say-so. Something that's totally out of your hands that's going to transpire. It's like you're going to have a direction, you're going to have a plan, that shit's going to foil. Told you, y'all went through a lot of feminists went through 5 of Pentacles last week. Y'all went through 10 of Swords last week. It was a lot of stuff that happened, bad stuff that's happening. I told you, when things end, new things begin. This is a big ass beginning, a new beginning almost. More final smoke on this. It's a new beginning that's happening with you, feminine. Looks like the Ace of Cups. And you're gonna have to, like I say, really take better care of yourself. All this is happening so you can take better care of yourself. And what's the Ace of Cups? That's self-love. Loving yourself better. Self-care, taking better care of yourself. Self-respect, respecting yourself better. Self-admiration. Self-identification. Self-realization. Self-awareness. You know? The Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. This is big. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's almost like it's a big manifestation. Huge pinnacle. What's a pinnacle? It's a person, place, or a thing. Something you can taste, touch, see, feel, and hear. It's an asset that you're going to acquire or attain. And it's going to help you take better care of yourself, whether that's through finances, whether that's through benefits, whether that's through, like I say, you end up having a baby, you end up coming up on a fiance or a boyfriend, or, you know. benefactor or something like that. You know, this is pretty big stuff. All right, feminine. So all in all, things ain't to your liking, but they will be accordingly to your liking soon. It's just a matter of time and the actions that you take in the midst of this transition, karmically. It's like karma going on. Masculine, you got the Ace of Swords. This is the right way. True north. It's up. Not north, south, east, west. If you go north, south, east, west, pretty much going in circles. You know, the direction you want to go is up. The mental direction you want to go is up. It's only one way. One way. You got right, you got left. It's only one right way. Right? Yeah. And what's up, guys? What's up? Like I said, you know, and this is you in regards to the feminine, masculine. Stay in the right direction. And put more smoke on you staying in the right direction. You got the Lover's card. So, Ace of Swords is also strength, courage, dominion, authority, you know, valor, confidence. You know, it's the loading chamber in the matrix. Anything you need to get whatever you want in life. And you can have whatever you want in life because you got that by divine right. It's a right. Thus it's law, divine law. Just gotta know how the divine laws work. You have to go in the right direction when it comes to this Two of Cups situation you have. Two of Cups is the Lover's card. Two of Cups is your cup, masculine, your heart, getting to know another cup, another heart. Two people orbiting each other. Two peas in a pod. Soulmates even, twin flames maybe. This could be you getting to enjoy yourself on a whole nother level, fucking with yourself on a whole nother level. Treating yourself better, just really going the best direction when it comes to loving yourself so you can better your love life, or really staying on path when it comes to emotionally dealing with yourself so you can focus on what matters and what doesn't, and piggybacking off what matters and what doesn't. We got the Queen of Wands. Man, I got the Queen of Wands here, but she looks spunky. This is the feminine realm. So, masculine, I just take it as stay on the right path. This is how you get through your karma. Just stay on the right path. You know what right path is, right? And to a cup accordingly. This is you dealing with another heart. You dealing with another person. You dealing with another. It's like a relationship, you know. Do the right thing, Ace of Swords, when it comes to your relationship, Two of Cups, with your divine feminine, Queen of Wands. Divine feminine, what's that? It's the Queen of Action. She's always doing the right thing. Might not look at it might not look like it given the stuff that's going on in your feminine's life right now. Or maybe it's like the outside. Like this feminine has a dominatrix outfit on. I like these cards on there. Mad that this is feminine. But this is what she's wearing. It's not who she is. You know what I'm saying? It's who she is inside that matters, that counts. It's not what she wears or the things on the outside. And that's really what your masculine is gonna have to really stay on path on. Like I say, you know, could be the relationships that you have feminine, you know, that makes your masculine kind of want to stay in the right direction. It's like he's heading in a direction, a single direction, okay? And it involves like Two of Cupping you. What I mean by Two of Cupping, that's getting to know you more, or understanding you more, or following your path, or being influenced by you, or trying to influence you, or trying to get closer to you, or him, you know, it's just getting closer to you. The master's really staying on path to get closer to you. Feminine, you in regards to the masculine, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of Pentacles. got the Riri card. Feminine, when it comes to divine masculine, you're gonna have to Riri. What's the Riri? It's R-E-R-E. You have to reanalyze a few things, reevaluate something, relocate maybe, reverse something, reverse a move, renege on a move, rehash on a few things, relay a few things, replay a few things, review a few things, research a few things, reorganize a few things, reorder a few things, rewind some shit, you know, reread. You're not going backwards. It's like a DJ, just bringing that shit back to the top. You know what I'm saying? So when it comes to masculine energy, feminine, you're gonna have to rearrange something. What is that? This looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of cups. You're gonna have to rearrange this lonely. This is the ACOM Mr. Lonely card, or the Mario Wayne's in the I Don't Want to Know video. Him in the club, him in the tub with his clothes on. You know what I'm saying? Like 5 of cups. This is emotional isolation, being alone. But it's only a feeling of being alone. That's something you kind of understand as you move from the 5 of cups to the 6 of cups. What's the 6 of cups? That's the sauce. By you being emotionally isolated, by you being by yourself, by you being alone or feeling alone, you're going to start to feel a whole other energy. It's evolved energy of being alone. By you being alone in isolation, you get to see more shit you like about yourself that you didn't know before. You know, or a side to you you didn't know you had, or powers you didn't know you had. You know, you're going to have to really redirect things in your life to change this 5 of cups energy you have currently with the masculine energy to a 6 of cups. And all it is just realizing what you have. You are an extraordinary person, feminine. Thus, your relationship is extraordinary. Your twin flame demo is extraordinary. Your path is extraordinary. Your purpose is extraordinary. The shit you do to make ends meet is extraordinary. How you survive is extraordinary. How you attain awareness is extraordinary. You know, you swaggy Pete, you saucy, you are excellent, different. From a karmic, that's what makes you special, you divine. Majority of the world is karmic, I don't have to get into that. It's more of them than us. Told you, karmics are zombies in the apocalypse, don't get bit. You're a survivor, you out here, you know, surviving amongst the walking dead. Be proud of that shit, that you're alive and others aren't. King of Cups, you can't show pity for them. It's a zombie. You could be your best friend or whatever. They're not here anymore. That might be them walking around trying to eat you, but that's not them. You're going to have to show the spirit of discernment. It's real out here. That's the 4 of Wands. That's Zion, but that's a whole nother story. At any rate, masculine, you in regards to yourself, you got the 10 of, what is this? 10 of Wands. You're going to have to end something you're passionate about. It's like a game you playing, and you're trying to finish it, but you ain't got time, energy, or resources to complete this task. You're going to have to fold. Gonna have to fold on something, masculine. And what is that? Knight of Pentacles. Jack of Pentacles here. It's the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles in my book, that's grooming. It's the grooming card. It's being in a position to groom someone or someone grooming you. Since it's clarifying the 10 of Wands, you're going to have to put passionate into. It's just temporary end. It ain't permanent. It's just something you're going to have to stop for a second. Or put the pause on or put the brakes on. Some other things need your attention. You know, you're going to have to groom someone. You know. Or just put some time, energy, and resources into something, like I said, divine. It's a knight. Knight, kings, and queens and things are divine energies. Some divine needs your attention. Okay? Whatever you're doing, whatever this game you're playing, whatever this is, like I say, it's like I say, you're gonna have to get your King of Cup on. Like whatever this is, it's not important. It's important to you, but it's not important to the kingdom right now. It's like the kingdom needs your help. Something you have that's valuable. It's a pinnacle, masculine, that somebody needs its service. Somebody needs your service. Somebody needs something you have. Somebody needs, I don't know, some advice. Somebody needs your support. Like I say, it's time, energy, or resources. Something you have that you're going to have to use to help somebody else. And you have to stop what the fuck you're doing. Final smoke on that. 3 of Wands. Purpose. Once again, you got a purpose to fulfill. It's way more important than whatever game it's in Wands you're playing. You're in position, like I say, you're needed. This looks like a situation your feminine has. It's like your feminine needs you. And you understand this. And you know you're going to have to put something down and see what your feminine talking about. You know whatever your feminine talking about is lucrative. You get something out the deal. Your feminine never comes to the table empty-handed. And your feminine never invites you to something that is a waste of time. It's like you know what I mean? It's like your feminine summons you. When your feminine summons you, you know you're either going to A, make some money. You know you're B, you're going to do something for the kingdom, do something good. Or it's like C, you know you're going to kind of make her day. He could be a she, you know how we rock it. It's like the bat signal. Feminine is kind of sending a back signal, and it's like the bat signal been up for like weeks, and you've been seeing it. You just act like you don't see it, but it's like now you can actually go over and turn the bat signal off. Only people that only know about the bat signal is you and your feminine. So to other people, it looks like a design or some shit like that. But you know, eventually somebody's gonna kind of question and ask, "What the fuck is the signal about?" And before people pry into this little signal shit you and your feminine got, you just gonna go and turn it off. Cause you know your feminine swaggy P, she's saucy as hell, and of course she's being a stickler, keeping the motherfucking shit on. Cause she know you are the only one that's probably gonna see it and know where it's at to turn it off. It's a metaphor. Take it how you want. Final and future role. Feminine, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This pentacle around the neck. This Queen of Pentacles. This is a boss move. You're going to have to boss up on something. And what is that? You're going to have to boss up. Queen of Pentacles. This be in a position of power. It's like being a boss over just being, I don't know, an entry-level worker or a supervisor. It's like you're a boss. You got more responsibilities. You got more to lose. Making more money, but like I said, you got more problems. It ain't shit like the CEO, King of Pentacles, but you a boss. Clarifying you being a boss. We have the Queen of Cups. And this is the X-Men card. It's also the ghosting card. This is having dreams. I've been having a lot of dreams lately. It's having dreams, feminine visions. You know, it's like your dream's been trying to tell you something lately. Get you a good dream interpreter and interpret that shit. You know what I mean? The best way you can. Trust your intuition on it too. Queen of Cups. That's all it's about. Intuition. To me, all a psychic is a person that can trust their intuition to a point where it shocks a person who don't use their intuition in the manner that a psychic uses their intuition when they can, but don't. And just thinks it's magic or something when it's really just, it's emotional. It's real. It's a feeling more of anything. You know. It's also the X-Men card. It's knowing your powers, identifying your powers, using your powers, sharpening your powers, seeing how strong you are, tapping into your shit. Now, karma. Dealing with magic, I'm telling you, some people who doing magic, y'all open doors y'all can't close. And y'all leave doors open. And y'all kind of want to have test subjects and shit. And I mean, and I really know to the full extent of what the fuck you're doing, you can affect other people's lives with the shit that you're doing. But, like I say, it's all mental. They got to get caught up in your shit in order to get affected by your shit. But if it's shit you're pushing out, you're going to have to know you're pushing out shit so you can stop pushing shit out. You don't want to fuck up the lives of other people because you experimenting with shit. And people. You're powerful as fuck. You don't know how powerful you are. But by trial and error, you learn. Hopefully you learn, and hopefully you're not just, I don't know, using your power to do shit you don't need to be doing. Devil energy. Just overall energy. So, like I said, certain shit you need to show spirit of discernment to. You got power. You don't need magic to conjure up power. Power has always been within you. Learn how to handle, learn how to, like I said, the boss move of be knowing what to do with your power and knowing how to control it and knowing how to use it for the kingdom. Knowing how to use it for a purpose, knowing how to use it for good, and not use it for selfish reasons. That's karmically fucking you up. Like, if you do, it's all about motives. It's what you're doing. You're doing some shit, you know what I'm saying, that's got some ill motives in there, best believe you're gonna have some karma that's gonna come around from it. Can't do shit to nobody and expect, whether it was a fucking accident or for real, you ain't gonna do shit to nobody and expect nothing to happen. Can't fuck up a good person or, try to sway a good person's judgment because your ass out in the world or something like that. It's karma. Everything's going to come back, even to the person that's helping. You can help the wrong person, and it can cost you time, energy, and resources. That's part of life. It's what's the difference between a boss and a motherfucking worker. A boss can fire your ass. A boss will fire your ass and can have the King of Cups energy, spirit of discernment, while firing your ass. They gotta have the King of Cups, spirit of discernment, while firing your ass, because if you feel some type of way for this person that you don't want to fire, like if you don't want to fire them, you're gonna get fired, and you're gonna get replaced with a person who don't mind firing because it's part of the fucking job. Boss. People you gotta fire their ass. Don't feel no type of way about it. Get your Donald Trump on with it. Final card in this message, Divine Masculine, has the 10 of Pentacles. This is manifesting something that you wanted to manifest. Final karmic stage of manifesting. Ace of Pentacles. So you have something, like the first dollar to buy something that you wanted. It's cost $10. Boom, you got $10. Now you can buy whatever it is you wanted to buy. It took time, energy, and resources for you to build these pentacles, and it took a while for them to be locked in an order like this for you to proceed with whatever you're trying to proceed with. But something that you wanted to happen, masculine, is happening. And 1, 2, 3. I see 3 of Swords. And we got pain here. Pain from the past, pain from the present, pain from the future. Once again, masculine, you're in the energy of karma. It's going to be your karma. Masculine, you taking a lot of good strides. But it's like mentally you're going through something. Like you're feeling a lot of pain for things you don't need to feel pain for, or things that's not here anymore, or things that's transpired. You live in the real world now, you're going to have to act like it. Like I say, when death happens, you mourn it, you pay respect, but you got to keep it moving, you got to stay living, you got to stay on purpose. Yes, it's hard for you because maybe you're taking somebody else's load, the person who ain't here. Maybe it's hard not having whoever's not here anymore. But you got to learn how to deal with real world situations. I'm telling you, a lot of people don't deal with the real world. A lot of people don't deal with their own shit. They'd rather deal with somebody else than deal with themselves. They'd rather run away from the problems. It's like men who don't see their kids. Whole generation of fatherless children. I'm one of them, for men who just been a rolling fucking stone. Don't even think about stopping to see their kids. You know what I'm saying? Like 10, 15 years go by, it's like, damn, you still ain't even, like, what the fuck? It's natural. It's the spirit of discernment. Even Karmic's got the spirit of discernment. But like I say, as a divine person with the spirit of discernment, that's a whole nother, like I said, it's the highest level of emotion you can be on. But Karmics don't get to the King of Cups. Oh, they can mock that emotion. They can mock that, but like I said, they don't feel it. It's like people who fake tongues in church. Ain't no one tongue the same. So if this person speak tongue and this person say the same tongue this person said, they're mocking this person's tongue. You're not, you know what I'm saying? That's coming, that's real. That's coming from the heart. This shit here, I don't know where the fuck that's coming from. You need to stop playing with yourself. Like, no, it's not how it works. Final word, masculine. When good things happen, appreciate them. If anybody knows that good things only last a little bit, I mean, you can live happily ever after, but like I say, you're still going to have some battles. You're still going to have some wars. You're still going to have some trials and tribulations in the midst of this happily ever after. That's the message. Hope I could be a good use. It's your boy D.Boom. Stay tuned. We got more messages to come. Deuces.